It's all connected by the sewers. That's where it lives. What happened?
Yeah, if I were in middle school, I'd try to join the Losers Club, but now that I'm in high school, I'm in the Brothers Club, so let's talk about it. No, that's not what I mean. Oh, come on. I mean, I want to talk about the movie It. That's what I mean.
Like we used to do.
It is a movie based on the Stephen King novel adaptation of It, and this movie is directed by Muschietti. I guess I spelled it right. Now in this movie, it tells the story of a town named Derry. In 1989, a group of kids known as the Losers Club find out that there's something not right about this town, as every day, each year, kids go missing or people getting murdered, until they find out about this mysterious thing called Pennywise the Dancing Clown, also known as It, where it appears every 27 years to haunt children and feed on their fears. And now that they're facing Pennywise the Dancing Clown, the only way to fight back is to actually face their fears and be together as the Losers Club are about to fight Pennywise the Dancing Clown and stop them from haunting this town. Now, to be honest, I was actually very excited to see it. Actually, from the trailer, I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna watch it. And finally, I get to see it in theaters, especially seeing it in IMAX, which is a big deal for me. And I didn't get to read the novel as well, but my also reasons I see it is because it has the same concept with my favorite movie over here. I mean, there's bullying scenes in it, but it's also a horror movie that happens to have children in it, so that's also actually good. So in the beginning of the movie, we get to see how Pennywise makes an appearance in the sewer, which is also a narcotic scene which we get to see in the poster, and you know what happened to Georgie. And then it moves on to 1989, where the kids are on a holiday and all that, where it's already summer. Throughout the middle of the movie, the kids are facing their fears, they're having hallucinations about, oh god, that's their fear, they're feeling something, they're facing something, and something's not right. You know what, we have to face Pennywise, we have to fight them back, but then they didn't. And then in the end of the movie, they win, but then Pennywise seemed to have gone faded, and there's a chance that it's gonna get a sequel, which yes, it's gonna get a sequel for a second chapter. Now, what I like about this movie is the concept, because the concept focuses on children. Not just that, children getting to face their fears, and that it was supposed to be going to be a horror movie, but when I watched this movie, I didn't get scared at all. Like, I tried not to get scared. I mean, I always get scared a little, I tried to do like this, but suddenly, it didn't give me that fears at all. Instead, it just made me laugh. Like, there were some hilarious scenes in it. I mean, the score was also great. I like the score. That there's one time that the score tries to go dark, like something's gonna happen, and then there's one time where it's hilarious, and then there's also one time when the scene's also dramatic, but also a beautiful thing, like it's a more heartwarming thing. And also they have to use some music, like let's say they're doing something, the Losers Club and all that, which is, I find a funny thing. There are also some funny moments in this movie, and there are also some horror movies in this movie, which it adds to the mixture. It also adds to the mixture of kids trying to face their fears, so it's actually a good movie as well. That's what I can say. Now let's talk about the characters. The antagonist here of the movie is Pennywise the Dancing Clown, which we'll get to it. This guy here is played by Bill Skarsgard. This picture kind of explains my comparison on the 1990s version and the 2017 version. Yeah, you get the idea. To me, Pennywise, he's actually kind of very serious. Sometimes he's creepy, but sometimes he doesn't appear much throughout the movie, but he also takes on many forms. They just suddenly starts doing this and then starts doing that, and then suddenly, sometimes he does something hilarious and all that. And to me, it's just, yeah, he's very scary and all that. Now, let's talk about the Brothers Club. Sorry, I mean the Losers Club. The leader here is Bill, played by Jaeden Liberher, who sounds cool. And Bill sometimes has a hard time talking, like he's like, we got to go and that. And then sometimes he tries to sing and all that. And then he loses his brother Georgie. And sometimes he's also like, you know what, we're gonna face it and all that. We're gonna have to fight it no matter what. Let's talk about the other character, shall we? Eddie, who is having a some kind of asthma sickness, and then suddenly he had to use this acid fluid, like in the 90s version. And sometimes he's also aggressive. Like sometimes he always complains planes and all that. Finn Wolfhard, however he's called, he plays as Richie Tozer. Yeah, Richie Tozer. He's actually a hilarious guy. He's the funny character throughout the movie, and sometimes there's some hilarious things like he keeps talking, and then sometimes when we're talking about a situation, this jokes keep showing up and all that. I mean, there were some funny moments with the Losers Club, to be honest. Beverly is actually this girl who's played by Sophia Lilis, who's basically the Moritz in my age. And Sophia Lilis, who plays as Beverly, did a great job in this. Like, she cuts her hair, and then suddenly she has a problem with her abusive father, who tries to convince her to be with him all the time. Like, she has a problem and all that. And then there's Stan, who is basically a Jewish person, who actually then he's kind of like, okay, I'm in the gang no matter what. Like, he's a loyal friend, but sometimes he's like feared, like, okay, no, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that and stuff like that. Ben is kind of like me, to be honest. He's fat and all that, and he's an easy target to all the bullies, but he actually likes to read library and all. He likes to read in the library. He reads book about the history of Derry, of what happened and all that. But yeah, he's also made this poem and has a love interest with Beverly, just like in the novel. The last guy here I'm gonna talk about is Mike. Now, Mike is the only black person in the group, in the Losers Club, because you know, he lost his mother and lost his parents, and now that he's homeschooling and all that, and he's dealing with a lot of stuff basically, so he decides to join the Losers Club later on. The other villain here in this movie is actually Henry Bowers. Now, Henry Bowers he's actually like the bully in the story. Like, he never graduated middle school or something, but he always like to terrorize, and sometimes the terrorize, they did very worse than you think. Like, there's that one time that he's very serious, and then the one time they just beat him up and all that. I have to say this, but it is one of the greatest Stephen King novel adaptation that we've ever seen it on the big screen. Now, to be honest, this is my favorite It movie so far. I think this is my favorite movie of this year, and my favorite Stephen King novel that I've ever seen. I mean, I want to see The Dark Tower, but they say it sucks, so I'm just gonna wait for it. And since I watched this in IMAX, I say it is worth watching in IMAX. And remember, you'll float too. I mean, yeah, I'm really thankful that I get to see this movie. Finally, I get to review this movie. Finally, I get to see this movie. Sorry if this review is late, because I got lots of work to do ever since I'm in high school right now. And yeah, I haven't been making videos in a long time, so here's a video for ya. And yeah, I gotta show you something. Right now, as I'm recording in my brother's room, this is an actual movie poster that I bought online using my own money. And to be honest, this is an actual movie poster that I'm dealing with right in my brother's bed. I mean, it's the size of my brother's bed. Like, I don't know where to put it. It's even the size of a movie poster that you'll actually see in theaters. I mean, this is not the poster that you see. This the poster that you see in my local theater, and I thought they wouldn't use it, but then turns out they did. I couldn't even find for the JPG format, but once I do, that poster will be my thumbnail. But if not, well, that's okay. Well, that's fine. But this is an actual movie poster that I'm dealing with. The size is 69 centimeters by 100 centimeters, and I'm dealing with an actual movie poster right now. So it's just, well, I'm just gonna let you know about that. But yeah, that was my review on it. Tell me, did you like it? Have you seen it? What did you think of the movie? Tell me in the comments below. Let me know. And that is my review on it. So here's the outro. That is all for this video. If you do enjoy this video, give it a like. That would be very helpful. And in the description, you'll find the link so you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. I appreciate you guys for watching this, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.